No, there you go. What was that? I barely heard that.
What's up?
There you go. It's watching the games, drinking a bud. I was about to say smoking a bud.
Yep. That means something else entirely.
I mean, it's kind of in a similar vein.
A devil's lettuce.
Why is the game not launching? Restart Steam VR. Okay, that should fix it.
So what? See things.
Yeah, it opened the game and then Steam VR crashed, so I got to restart it.
Rip.
Restarting it usually fixes it, but then it tried to load the stupid Steam VR home thing, but I don't want that. I want the game. There you go, it should be going now. Okie dokie. Still not loaded yet.
I remembered that, I don't even remember what they called it, but the, little box auto shotgun that we built up the other day.
Yeah.
It's got top and bottom rails, and it has no stock. That might be something that we could attempt bullpup shenanigans. be an odd one, but
Okay.
speaking of odd bullpup options, let's grab a scar. You got a modular one, yeah?
I actually did try making a bullpup scar today, and for some reason
Yes.
it was uncontrollable. I did the same collapsed MP7 stock technique, and it just didn't take it. Like it
What
was
did you
on there.
do?
It was on there. It just didn't. It didn't apply the recoil reduction.
Did you do 762 or 556?
Well, I mean, I would have noticed if the stock was working either way, but I did do the 760 version. It's like I can
So
tell the
that
difference.
probably exacerbated things.
No, but I can tell the difference between like using a full auto FAL in this game and with or without the stock. And it was like using one without the stock, so the stocking didn't work. But here, I will first show you the successfully created Teague very long. And you can see that the snaked rails looks much better. I even managed to make that first one go inside the barrel rather than over.
It's a bit better. Did you put a bayonet on the end? Because
no, I just
you really ought to.
I put the... Well, I mean, it's way too long for that. Like,
That's the thing.
They're more likely to be closer than that than... Like, they're more likely to be already past the point where I can hit him with it.
Can you, like, push them aside with the barrel when you swing it?
Maybe.
Or does it just go through them? You could just, like, shove them all to the end of the hallway and then skewer them.
Yeah, so,
I appreciate the inclusion of the rangefinder, though. You hit the flower pot, like physically, sitting on the little wooden frame ahead of you.
Oh, one thing I've learned today is that put it using your left hand and putting it underneath your pistol grip, like holding a pistol, actually stabilizes it exactly the same as it does like gripping like the front of it like a rifle. So
like cup and saucer.
Yeah, like I can hold this like this, perfectly stable.
So I guess this could be applicable to other guns, like other bolt actions. You could probably go a similar route to get crap onto them.
Yeah. It won't be quite as obscene, because most of them aren't quite that long. But yeah, I actually put the XM109, XM107 brake on there, because it's the only one that's actually like identifiable at that distance.
It's so far away, yeah, I couldn't hardly tell. That was probably what it was, but it's like a periscope.
The scope has like weird zoom levels. It starts at 6.5, and then it goes to 20. Well, I guess it does go up. Most of them are just four apart. It's just it starts at 6.5, then goes to 8, which is weird. But another cool thing is that at the lowest zoom level, you can actually see the brake in the scope view.
That's pretty amusing.
Yeah, so that's that.
Yes.
I mean, if I wanted to make this a little bit more practical, I could just take the barrel off, because it's probably a long enough barrel anyway.
I would think so, yeah.
But you know, this
put like an enormous suppressor on there.
I could do that. Just put the
hey, you could do the enormous
the XM10 or whatever it is suppressor
with the rail on it.
No, not that one. I was thinking of the huge one that ends in a muzzle brake.
That was my first thought, but then I remembered there's the railed suppressor, which could possibly. What is this gonna look like? It's like Mario jumping down the warp pipe. But yeah, there's that suppressor with the rail on top. Maybe run rail off of that as well.
So there's this one. This one's actually sized appropriately.
Do you like the XM109 suppressor?
Where was that one with the rail on it? I think it was in here.
Yeah, had a little.
Oh, here's one.
Had a little. A different one?
No, this is it. That's very small.
Does it get bigger?
No. Which is weird, because sometimes they do. Guess not on this gun.
Yeah, I guess it is a little underwhelming, but it is a rail surface. I don't know. You could bullpup this and just like set it on top of your shoulder like a rocket launcher. Grip the bipod like a foregrip.
Okay. It's not bad. Did I make anything else in the meantime? What's this? Oh yeah, this. Swapped out both of the grips for a couple of AK saw grips. It actually turns out that the little nubby foul grip wasn't like the collision model was actually the same as the full length one.
Yeah, I figured that would be the case, considering like the 10-round mag even had the same dimensions as a 30-rounder. This is, I mean, this looks like real bullpup prototypes, aside from the optic assembly up front, but I assume that's like functionally suitable.
Yeah. I mean, like I could put a long rail section here and then do iron sights, but the red dot was just simpler and better.
Yeah. Let's
yeah, I did this one too. Just made a bullpup AK. Modern one, but in 7.62x39.
I actually quite like that.
And this one actually does work.
It looks a little bit like the there was a, I think it was like 1994 movie called Soldier. It was a sci-fi. That looks kind of like what the guns that the super soldiers in that carried.
This one actually is controllable.
Yes.
Modular AKs are always almost certain safe for some reason.
Bullpup AKs in those movies also had dual retracting bayonets. Just a fun touch.
Yeah, that's the reason I'm hesitant to take the Modular AK into PvE, because you can detach the magazine that you're trying to load in just by accidentally touching the mag release.
Maybe the solution is drums and or caskets so you're not fiddling with it as often.
No, the solution is for the mod developers to get good.
I mean, that's not a solution. That's that's just waiting and hoping somebody else will do it. Granted, they should, but you know. Yeah, this is good looking. In spite of my natural tendency to retro and woodify everything, that is an acceptable modern gun.
So I did add the stock to the one that you got. That one you got me through, and this one's now usable too.
Yeah, that seems like it's going to be a very useful stock for these endeavors.
This one I actually had to, because this takes AK-74 stocks. What I had to do is I had to do an AK-74 to SIG stock adapter, and this is I think it's
So that's why it sticks out further.
I think this is a first generation MPX stock.
So it sticks out a little further, but it's the same principle.
I've noticed they bounce a lot more horizontally than normal weapons do, but it's usable.
Interesting.
And they also don't seem to, like, catch in the... Like, the stock doesn't seem to, like... Here, let me just demonstrate. With a regular gun. This one? Okay, here we go. So, with a regular gun that has a stock, if I slowly... Oh, don't take the foregrip off. If I slowly bring the weapon back into my shoulder, there hits a point where it stops getting any closer to simulate that it's, you know, shouldered. And when it hits that point, then you get the recoil reduction. So if you hold it out here, it's a bit more recoil than you do when it's shouldered properly. However, on these, I've noticed that, first of all, the stock does have to actually be all collapsed all the way for it to work. Otherwise, it'll think you're trying to shoulder it behind you, which doesn't work.
Yeah.
But, like, if I pull this one closer, it doesn't actually stop. But if I hold it at the appropriate distance, then... Stupid. Then...
Interesting.
It's very strange. Okay, I think that's everything. I'll just take stuff off of here and start working on this gun if you want to bullpup this.
Yeah, let's see what we can do with that.
Yeah,
This first step.
I'll stick with these this red dot setup. I like this for this boxy gun.
Well, we'll be moving it forward, whatever it is, but
Yeah,
we can hang on
keep
to it
these
for
two.
now.
I'm gonna use these two wherever they end up. Okay.
So I guess we'll need that MP7 stock to start off
actually,
with.
It's actually in the it's in the foul pack. Yeah, here it is. Yep, so you just leave that there. And we need a handguard of some kind.
Yes.
Or at least a rail barrel extension. Well, actually, let's see. Might be able to still use... Here's it.
Yeah, because we had a FAL handguard on there initially.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it again. Where is it?
It's barrels, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right. It is a barrel unit. There it is. So this one? Alright, actually, let's see if this one has more rail space.
I think it does, and it's closer to the action.
Yeah, it's about the same, really. And we're gonna have to use an extender on it either way. And we'll go with the
Let's try it.
novelty.
Yeah.
That one goes on there. Okay. Now we need
A nice pistol grip.
first of all, let's get a rail gas block. That'd be helpful. Does it actually go on there? Get a rail right there.
Maybe it's for like the standalone barrels or something?
Yeah, I mean it does go on the regular FAL barrels. It might not go on here. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Okay. Now we need rail extensions. I'm going this way. Yeah.
Well, we could probably fit. Well, how much room does the trigger take up?
Like you need both the pistol grip, then the bolt
Oh,
visor, then another grip.
I just physically pointed at the screen, but the action has a receiver, or the action has a rail.
Oh yeah, there's one, the little one right there.
Yeah, so we can extend off of that.
That's too, might be too close to be really very useful. You know, there's enough room in front of this. Might actually not need a foregrip here. We'll try it without one. Alright, so get a bullpupperizer. And find a suitable looking pistol grip that's similar to this one. It's very round and tubular.
Like an HK style thing.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a G36 sort of pistol grip.
Yeah.
Might not have anything like that here. Maybe this? No, this is more like an HK416, but whatever.
Be good enough for a start.
Come on. Just right. There you go. That's good. Yeah, I think that's a long enough space up front that we don't actually need a foregrip there.
Well, it might be a different grip. Turns out I don't like the HK416 grip.
We're not restricted to AR grips here. We can use anything. Let's maybe try. Something simple like this AK grip.
That looks similar.
This one home? Don't worry about that one.
Yeah, I think that'll work.
Alright.
Move the sight up.
Move these forward, yep. This charging handle reciprocates and it goes right where your cheek does, so this would be very unpleasant.
You gotta shoot it left-handed.
And it's like square too. That's like the worst shape for a cheek rest.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say you gotta shoot it left-handed, but then you're eating 12-gauge shells.
Yeah, that's not gonna work either. Luckily, this is a video game, and I am intangible. I can stick my face through this if I really want to.
Doing first-person mode.
Okay, what else we're gonna do?
I guess that
laser
kind of does it for that.
Yep, it says been bullpuppized.
No. What if we?
Hang on, I got to add something. Let's go to here. Like this. Is this one?
Does not like it.
No, it doesn't want to hang off the front like that.
You could have a side-mounted grip.
These are technically, like these hex rail covers are technically foregrips, so I'm just trying to cover up this front spot here to make it a little bit easier to grab.
Yeah.
Like sometimes when I try to grab it like here, it's not letting me. Let's see if this is controllable. It kicks high the first time, but after that, it's not too bad. Guess we will put a foregrip on there after all.
That's sticking out of the side.
Well, I don't need to stick it on the side. Maybe.
That would be kind of a fun way of attaching it with it reversed. If it's attached.
Barely any space here. That's a little too close. I'll do a short one. There.
Triple grip.
Guess that's it.
Yeah, I don't know if this one's worth saving because it's pretty much the same as the other one we've already got.
Yeah, this one's less visually interesting. I think the other one was better.
Yeah. But
This
it's
one's
one
more
proof of
coherent.
concept. Yes. What if we grab Cobra instead?
Sorry, repeat that.
I think it's a Cobra M11.
Where's that?
It's a submachine gun. I guess that should clarify. Considering M can be anything. Well, they might have it with machine pistols because it's like an Uzi and stuff.
I got it. So we could
yeah.
do 36 or 32 round mag or 72 round drum.
Let's do the drum.
Drum's probably not going to be good with bullpups, or good as a bullpup. It's not a snail drum.
It's true.
Oh, and for the record, I did find where stand-ag beta C mags are.
Where was it?
It's in the one of the modular modern warfare weapons packs.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. All these attachments are scattered all over the place.
Huh.
So it's in here, 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 there.
Thought there was a single stand-ag drum as well somewhere.
Yeah, there is. We had one on a gun once already.
Yes.
That one was 60 rounds, so that is 100. Alright, so what... I guess we gotta put a stock on this thing. The bullpup stock.
Yes.
It's slightly sticking through the... We're kind of closing off the ejection port here. Hopefully we don't need that.
Let's see. We've been relying... Well, let's just see how an FAL 4-end fits onto it visually. We have been relying on that quite a bit though, so we might...
That's great. these do fit in the small slot. Good. Okay. Oh, and this Beta C mag actually does fit in these small slots, which is crazy.
Interesting.
Okay.
Actually, FAL 4N is probably way too big, but let's see.
That's too big.
What's the other one? The SLR heavy barrel.
Well, those are just going to be barrels with no handguard on them. And they're going to have a gas tube, which goes nowhere.
Yeah. What else do we have?
So this thing has a... It has a top and bottom rail already.
Does.
So we could just do a M700 barrel. Something longish.
I'd like to have something like around it, you know, like some sort of handguard or heat shield or pseudo.
Oh, that's gonna stick. This doesn't cover up the whole muzzle.
What if you do the railed suppressor? It doesn't have an underside rail, but you could build an extension off of the one on the receiver.
It covers up a little bit more.
A little bit.
Well, we already got an underside rail under here, so I could extend off of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guess we'll need a little rail extension now. Well, I guess a free-floating trigger will look a little funny, but
yeah, it's gonna look weird.
Give it a go.
Let's see.
And maybe since the pistol grip is 90 degrees, we get a 90-degree foregrip as well.
Well, I mean, it has a back strap, so it's actually user-friendly.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just 9 degrees in front. I don't have anything like that here. Actually... There's that. Doesn't really look the same though. It has a higher.
Very weird.
I kind of like it, but the big problem is that it's way too dark. Like it
looks like a 3D printed carabiner.
Like it's darker black than the.
Yeah.
When everything else is black in this game, which is weird. See, this one is just like steel. This maybe? Yeah, this one just looks like steel.
Yeah. That kind of works.
Guess you need to open it. Yeah, this is gonna look a little bit janky.
It's really bad. Trying. What else do we have?
Yeah, this is pretty bad.
Well, what else do we have to hide it? What can we do for built-up front end?
We need like a bigger, like a really thick suppressor, or some other barrel extension that's super thick. That like covers that gap.
Okay. What if take the suppressor off, put on the barrel extension that has the foregrip already built in?
I don't think that's going to be thick enough.
I don't know. But if we can build that rail extension out and put it onto can we get that trigger out in front of the built-in pistol grip?
Not really.
With a rail extension?
I mean, yeah, with another rail. Let me see.
Maybe somehow. I don't know if that'll look any better or not, but
Try this one. All the way back. Let's see. I am a genius.
there's a bit of overhang, but it's something.
Oh, but we still need a grip out in front, or else the stock doesn't work. And the stock is just getting longer and longer like this.
Okay, then maybe this current. No.
Like if we wanted to fix this, we would probably just need like a thicker suppressor that takes up all that space.
What's the biggest? Maybe the compensated suppressor, the XM109.
There's one called the Chawungus.
Chawungus.
There you go. That's nice and thick.
Hey,
it hangs
and
down
it comes
too.
down as well.
Right, so let's get
Okay, this might be our salvation here.
Bullpupperinos. And another grip at the front. And screw this on. Oops, that's not on. Stupid.
Righty tighty.
I can move that forward a little bit. A little better.
Yeah.
There. That's the least bad looking we've had it so far.
It's an innovative solution, to be sure.
Now we need some kind of sight.
I don't know. I don't know if this is one that's worth continuing with.
Well, we're almost there.
I guess so.
Suffering is almost over. Build this tall square one. Is it controllable?
It's 9mm with a muzzle device and grip.
That charging handle would be impossible to use in real life.
Oh, you'd have to have like a.
You need
like wrap something around it, sticking out the side.
Or you'd have to have like a flathead screwdriver at the ready.
Yeah.
Well, luckily in this game, I can just like if I hold the button, it'll automatically start interacting with it once I get in range.
Yes.
And my hands can phase through it, obviously. Yeah, I don't think that's worth saving.
No.
Where you belong.
We had to try for science.
Yeah, I tried it. I made the best of it I could. I think I did a good job with my solutions.
It was a good solution with that particular suppressor.
Right. Other guns with no stocks that have at least one rail on them.
Let's try a bullpup scar.
I don't think that's
the
gonna
modular stuff.
I guess we can try a
556 maybe.
Black or tan? Or do you want to go two-tone?
Let's do two-tone.
Well, what should I start? Should I go black on bottom or black on top?
Black on top.
Alright, so we need a tan receiver.
We'll need
And
the...
I think it's
like
this one.
A flush barrel, if we can get one.
It's 10-inch? There you go. 8-inch, that might be even more flush.
Is there a upper receiver that has a completely square front end?
Here, check that out. Just what we need. And that's what
Yeah,
that
that'll work.
It should be long enough to bulk up eyes. Let's go with the Beta C drum for fun. Okay. Now,
Like how would you even get your arms around it?
you wouldn't. This would not
Yes.
work.
Let's maybe do like a box mag so we can actually see the gun.
Oh, I need an adapter for this. Okay. Yeah, we'll do 60-round casket. Where was the caskets that fit in the small pouches? I don't remember. Yeah, we can go. Let's do something I haven't done yet. Do hex mags. Yeah, those tan doesn't match.
Do like 20 round AR mags or something.
Or yeah, that doesn't match.
Or there's the yellow one.
That's a little better. Yeah, we'll go with,
All of that.
let's go with this E-mag. Alright, back to scar parts. I need a SIG stock adapter, I think, or no. This one. Because AR stocks are just considered regular stocks for some reason. So I can put that on there.
AR is the universal gun.
So that's on there. Let's grab a couple pistol grips. Are these dark enough? Yeah, that works.
Let's do the AK saw grip.
That's that's a little too bright. Those black ones. That rail's looking a little short. I'll just focus over. Yeah, that rail's only gonna have enough room for the bulk visor.
We could do a longer upper.
Yeah, might have to. Okay, take that off. Can I take these off too? Alright. There we go.
Bonk.
Just 26. There you go. That's long enough. I don't like that big gap though.
We could cover it up with something.
14 inch maybe? Let's see. There you go. Just that's the length we want.
Yeah, that'll work. Can we get a mass 26 on here?
We could. It'd look a little weird.
What if... Let's try moving the foregrip to the side for now.
I'm just gonna take it off. We're gonna put an M26 on.
Okay.
Or better idea, actually. We can go with one of these. Scar original grenade launcher.
They'll expect it. It's not esoteric enough.
I mean, is this even in service? If it's not, that's pretty esoteric.
Pretty sure it is. Like, it's for the Scar, and the Scar is in service.
Yeah, but I don't know that if the grenade launcher ever made it, because we already have the M203.
I gotta figure this out. Heps grenade launcher module.
It's called the FN40GL.
Yes. Doesn't actually say if it's in service on Wikipedia.
I think it looks nice
so.
in the M203, at least.
It's definitely distinct.
No, that's not wrong.
Yeah, I guess it does kind of have decent lines on our weird bullpup thing. I'll allow it.
The only drawback is that I gotta grab it here in order to grab it, but it's not a huge deal.
Let's do...
Alright, now we just need sights, really.
in the muzzle.
Yeah, muzzle too, yeah.
Let's try a bayonet.
Let's
I get the...
gotta see if there's one long enough to reach past this. So
yeah,
our
maybe the
options
infield
are
spike.
Infield. Grill fork, those are pretty much the same length. Mawson's actually much longer.
We might have to go Mosin then.
Yeah, I guess that is long enough to be usable.
dig it. You could either do that or rifle grenade adapter. Have two different payloads.
Yeah, we'll go with this. Haven't put a bandit on anything in a while.
Yeah.
Can you put an M9 on? Let's see.
I don't know if it has a lug.
No, probably not.
Just like the Call of Duty. Let's see. What can we do for optics?
Alright, so we just need a sight on here and then I think we're done. Unless you also want to put a laser on it.
Yeah. Trying to think. What kind of... Let's do some kind of iron sights, maybe.
Yeah, we can get like elevated iron sights.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see if the scar sights actually are tall enough.
Or the ash. Will that carry handle and crap fit on
yeah,
here?
we actually got room for that. Let's do that.
I don't know if it'll look any good, but I've been trying to come up with something to put it on.
We actually got room for it though.
Yeah.
Put that up there maybe?
Failing that, G36 carry handle and optic.
Oh, another reason I prefer red dots on these bullpups specifically is because they do have more erratic recoil, so it makes it hard to track iron. It makes it hard to keep iron sights alive. I mean, it is working. The recoil's not crazy, especially through that small aperture.
Let's maybe try a G36.
It doesn't look bad though.
Or it's time.
Or wait, wait no.
For F2000 scope.
Or what
We
if
have to see. We have to see if it looks like an MA5.
Or what if we put like a canted scope on here?
We can try that after
Yeah, we got.
I look at the F2000 scope.
We got a number of things we can do.
Yes. Don't have to use the F2000 scope, but I want to see it.
The beauty of rail space.
Yes. It's free rail estate.
Yeah. Not too far. No, the finish doesn't match at all.
Yeah. Not quite. I think it's maybe one of the closer iterations to getting into MA5 territory, but not quite. We can ditch that. What about the G36 scope rail thing?
I think the ash sights looked better.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
I didn't really like how small that aperture was, though.
Yeah.
You know, we could just use... We can put them on there and just use them as a cosmetic and as a riser. We can just put a small red dot on top of it. There you go.
Or like a canted scope.
Yeah, let's get like something real small. Maybe just that one. Yeah, they don't look too bad. And I got a red dot, so it's easier to keep the
Yeah.
easier to see what you're shooting at. It's a little smaller.
What about that big circle red dot sight?
Well, I was thinking of going smaller just to minimize the visual profile. You see how that one's a little bit smaller?
Yeah.
That's what I was going for. Oh, that's a stupid triangle there. Never mind.
Like that stupid triangle. She got a big sight picture.
Yeah, I kind of like the smaller one better.
Yeah.
I think it looks nicer. I can even fold that down. Or not.
Yeah, I think this one is one worth saving. It turned out looking pretty good. I think now that we've discovered the bullpup device, I think it's time for us to finally explore a belt fed. This might be what we needed to put a unique twist on one.
Well, if we can find one that doesn't need a stock. Or that doesn't have a stock, or yeah. That might be the limiting factor. Well, the M60E4, because otherwise it's probably our best option.
Yeah, M60 is what I was leaning towards.
This one has rail space all over.
And it's a bit shorter than the standard M60, I believe. You gotta open the feed tray, maybe?
Yeah, I got it. Any LMGs with no stock? Probably not.
Probably not.
This one's removable? Yeah, just
There's
telescopes.
the M2, but it's I don't think it.
That's a little bit too big.
Yeah, and I don't think it takes a muzzle. I think there's a stoner machine gun, but I don't know if it has rails and stuff or not. Now that would be
the only thing in this category that could potentially work is the Fedorov Obrez. This has a folding stock that we can leave folded.
It's not belt fed. Let's
No.
take a look at it though, because it's entertaining. What kind of mag options does it have?
Mag option.
What's the one? Oh, they have hand-fed ones, IRL. We'll set that aside for a future project, maybe.
Frame rate's dipping.
There's also a.
I'm gonna reload the map.
Yeah, aside from the M60, I think there's a slightly chopped BAR, but
Yeah, I like it, but it has no rail space.
yeah, you'd have to do crazy Tigavere stuff or some kind of railed muzzle.
All right. Want to see if we can try a bullpup shotgun? They got the modular shotgun pack.
Let's try and knock out a quick M6J. I'm thinking about it.
I think we already tried that and it didn't work.
Because we tried an actual M6 and it wouldn't take a muzzle, but we could use like a deagle base. Maybe even a high point since it's got a square front end.
I'll try both of these. I don't remember whether we did try both of these or not.
I don't think we tried a high point.
No, both of these.
M6C for sure wouldn't take a muzzle.
Let's see. Let's just try those. Nope. Nope. The M6J remains elusive.
I gotta use a high point or a Desert Eagle base.
Yeah. Yeah, here, let me. If you load pistols that are empty, you can rack them off each other.
Lol.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to see if we can make a bullpup A70 with the modular shotgun pack.
Okay.
That might actually work.
There's also some. Yeah, okay.
As long as we
Modular
find
is
a-
probably the easiest way.
As long, yeah, I mean, there's not gonna be anything else with no stock, and with option of rails on the pump. That's what we need. We need a 870 pump that has rails, relatively long one. This one might be it. Needs to be the longest one there is. There's a rail that can be extended.
Is there one with Picatinny? Because
yeah, there's a. This one has a Picatinny rail, but they're not very long. Can't pull that off. Stupid.
because if we go M-lock, it's going to be very visible. The clipping.
Yeah, I mean. Let's use that one. That one is slightly shorter.
Ugh. Can you get a box mag adapter on this?
Pretty sure that there's a mod for that. I think I have it installed. I don't know where it would be in the folder. Oops. Yeah, that one has a Picatinny rail on the bottom, but that's a little shorter. We can try both of those. Keep moving around. Those are about the same. Yeah. I'm trying to measure these. That's longer. And this will be our fallback. Okay. Hit the receiver. Let's try this one first. Barrel. Is that gap up there for a bayonet?
On which one?
This is a, yeah, like a trench barrel.
Yeah, that's a bayonet lug.
Let's see how that looks.
Fantastic.
Put a bayonet on this. Where did that go? Oh, that's actually shorter. Now we'll try this for now. Okay, stuck. So you're just an end cap. Like that. It's not taking. I guess I can just leave that exposed. It's not the end of the world. Maybe this. No. Still looks like it. That should fit. Oh, here we go. That's probably what we want. Felt. There we go. This one I haven't done yet. Caskets with push face. Oh, these are good. What's it trying to connect to? Oh, I had no problem getting there. Why is that like trying to connect to the? Okay, no, wait. I don't know what it's. I don't. It's like trying to connect to that inside of it. It's very strange.
I feel like it always does that with M-Lock stuff.
No, it usually doesn't. Here,
All the times we've tried to bullpup with M-Lock.
No, M-Lock is just an invisible Picatinny rail in this game. On this gun, weirdly, it tries to put it like there's another connection point on the barrel that it's trying to do. It's very strange. No, use a different one. Yeah, that's the problem. Oh, it's gonna be real tight. Oh, how am I gonna pump this? That's the next question.
That was one of the things I had in mind whenever you said you wanted a bullpup 870.
Yeah, because I can't grip it back. What if I get a muzzle rail thing? Put a grip on there. Will that let me pump it? Oh, this is weird. It does, but I still have to use my left hand.
You know what?
This is very strange. It's a little bit too long. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work.
Interesting.
We can try a bullpup AS Val.
We're shorter. Yeah.
This is from Modern Warfare, so there should be shorter forends we can try.
On which one, the Val?
Yeah, like that. See.
Not yet.
No, actually no. What we don't need is a shorter forend. We need a long railed forend. But the stocks are all removable on all these. Okay. Not sure. It's also too short. Yeah, they just gotta... Well, you might actually be able to put... I wonder if this suppressor actually lets you do railed stuff underneath. I'll try it. Nope. That's no good.
Doesn't have any railed forends?
No, none that were long enough. And also I don't know if it has any like stock adapters for the stock we need.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, maybe actually. But yeah.
There was what if we mess with that TKB, the 0136 hyperburst thing?
Yeah. Or we could also try a Bullpup R700. Assuming there's a... Yeah, this would work. This stock would work. You want to try it?
Just trying to wrap my brain around how you would cycle the bolt.
Slightly awkwardly, but not too bad because I can phase it through myself if I need to.
Okay, yeah, we can try this. I'm having trying to fathom what we would do with this thing.
That's a meaty
Are
sound.
there different styles of bolts?
Yeah, there's regular.
Different handles.
There's a semi-auto conversion. There's a straight pull, and I don't know what the T5. I don't know what this T5000 is.
I got to see what the semi-conversion looks like.
This
T5000.
There's a top rail. I don't know what else is different.
Yeah, looks like it's like floated around the bolt as well. What does the semi-conversion look like?
Yeah. It looks the same from the outside. It's just.
Oh, that's boring. I was hoping for like a Charlton.
They just made it magical. No, that'd be way too interesting.
Yes.
We could do straight pull if you wanted.
Straight pull could be good.
A little bit unique. Straight pull. And we need this stock. Unless there's any others. Nope, that is the one. Well, there's also this one. Keep both of these on the table. This might actually be just an AR modular handguard, so maybe this would be the better one to go with. No, we could try them both.
Let's try the black one first.
That sounds straight.
But if that is an AR handguard, does that mean other AR handguards would fit onto that thing?
That's what I was getting at. So we're going to build both of these out as we go.
It's worth investigating. What is the...
Actually, I'm gonna figure that out right now before I go any further.
Yeah. I was expecting a straight handle on the straight pull bolt action, but it looks like it just like accelerates through the twisting part of the animation.
That's odd. So this is an AR handguard, but it's like 6 inches out. That's very weird.
Look at the giant tube one. Like, is there a suitably long AR handguard that will fit?
Well, no, that's not gonna. Like all the AR handguards are set to have the same base point, so that wouldn't fix the gap problem.
Okay.
So sadly, we cannot interchange those. They should have made it. They should have made it properly so that it would.
Well, they also should have made a straight handle on the straight pull bolt action, but
Wait,
lazy mod makers.
Yeah, I guess if I motion my own hands straight, it works.
It just accelerates through the twisting part of the animation.
Yeah. Okay. Mags. I'll go 50 round drum mag.
Let's see how it looks.
Internal 5. Magic internal. Let's see. Does this just hold more
I guess
rounds?
it's just a million.
6, 7, 8, 10. So it's okay. Yeah, it's a 5 round internal mag that holds 20.
there any like big banana mag, or are they all straight aside from the drone?
Yeah, they're all straight.
We'll do the drone.
Yeah, I guess we don't need this anymore. Alright, let's get that stock on here.
I want the Mass 26 on this one. Figuring out how to get that might be a little figuring out. In addition to the bullpup conversion.
Let's see.
I want.
Alright, 700 parts. I guess we need a barrel.
Let's have it just barely stick out. Maybe that cut barrel.
Well, if we're gonna go and do an M26, might as well make it longer. Because the M26 adds a lot of length.
Actually, yeah, let's see how long the M26 is and then pick a barrel that matches it.
Well, actually, let's see. Well, okay. In that case, we need to do this
I guess
first.
We'll also need the bullpup paraphernalia.
We can do one of these for the sniper. I'm not exactly sure what the thick part of the bottom is for.
Setting it on a surface.
Yeah, I guess so. But it looks snipery.
It does.
And let me look this one in front. Bullpuppizer.
I'll probably take a break after this one.
Okay.
What does the regular grip look like? It's an AR style grip.
Sort of. It's very vertical.
Is there... Yeah, it kind of is actually. Is there an AR grip like that? It's got that texture on it?
Not really. I don't think.
Maybe even an AK grip?
Yes, maybe that one.
It kind of works. I feel like the two up front should match because otherwise we have three different styles of pistol grip on this gun.
Well, I mean, when I'm holding it,
is-
you're not gonna see. You're not actually gonna see that grip back there.
I know it's there. But this helps a bit because now at least the front and the back kind of, sort of.
But having two of these like
Match.
thick boy sniper ones probably wouldn't look that great.
Probably would look odd.
Yeah, we'll go with this. All right. Let's get the M26 on here. There's another rail section right there. That is perfect.
Oh heck. It really is.
Wait. Let's do buckshot in here.
Yes, definitely buckshot.
I don't know why it does slugs by default.
No.
Okay, now I need a barrel that's about that long.
Actually, we laid the barrel out, but also look at that
The standard
railed.
barrel's actually pretty close.
Yeah, with the
Let's see
muzzle that would do it.
See if we can find a. They have a few different styles, I think. See what other options are.
I also kind of want to see if we can get one that goes just to the end of the handguard. And top that with the railed suppressor.
This one is like a spiral carbon fiber.
I don't like it. It's shiny and weird.
Yeah. I don't know. The carbon fiber is weird because it's something that objectively should be cool, but I don't particularly like it.
It's just... There was like a ribbed or fluted one maybe that could be interesting.
Yeah, this one is vents, so that's kind of neat.
I do like
Oh,
vents.
it is vents and flutes.
And it's fluted.
Might go with that one.
So, thinking we do that one.
This one is.
I do want to see.
This one has flutes all the way down. That one. Yeah, nothing special. So let's see. We can either go with the one with the vents in the back that change to flutes, or we can go
vents.
Or we can go flutes all the way down.
Definitely vents.